Yeah, we are stepping into today's event. So, before I begin the event, just taking a minute to, express my condolences to one of the recent, one of the major tragedy that has happened in the recent times, the train accident in Odisha. Like as of now, we can see that the death toll has risen up to 288, and around 747 people have injured, and 56 were grievously injured. As time goes on, the numbers have only been rising, so it's quite alarming, and we do stand with those who are suffering, uh, a huge loss, a loss that cannot be said or conveyed in any manner. So we do stand with them. Yeah. With that, I think I will proceed with the event. Uh, so welcome. This is a Pagir event. So Pagir is a forum. It's a forum founded by uh, a group of friends. Uh, we founded this forum around 2017. Uh, a bunch of friends who got introduced in our college days, and then we started to share passionately about literature, arts, politics, philosophy, and slowly the small talks, you know, made us to bond with each other closely, and the bond has only got stronger with time. Uh, Once we started to separate, from each other, due to various life situations, we decided to stay together in one way or another. So the idea of Pagir was created, in that manner. It's an attempt for us to stay together, and from Pagir we also got touch with new people who are like-minded like us, and who have enriched us through their questions, conversations. So we are hugely in debt for them. Yeah, and we have been running the forum for uh, from 2017, and many talks, many important programs was run by our forum. We've also run timely programs, and sometimes we've done programs with delay as well. And but whatever it is, our spirit of to do something in a collective manner is what keeps us to it's what driving Pagir up to where we are now. So that's about Pagir, and the name was suggested by the lead veteran journalist Jnani Shankaran, and so he was also one of the person who saw that these people could come together and could do something that can have meaning, and so he suggested the name Pagir, which means to share, sharing. Um, yeah, so this is a short introduction to Pagir. And I think today's program will be moderated by our Arun Prakash Raj from the Ambedkar University, Delhi. He's a PhD scholar there, a history student. And as he will moderate, we also have a speaker. So let's see how the program turns up. And the participants are, you're welcome to ask questions, or you're welcome to convey your suggestions as such after the speaker ends her address. Yeah, so we'll step into the program. I think Arun, over to you.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. So I think we all are very much aware of what is happening in Delhi right now for the past few weeks. Several top Indian wrestlers, including Olympic medalists Sakshi Malik and Bajrang Punia, are protesting in Delhi, demanding action to be taken against the BJP MP and the head of Wrestling Federation of India, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who had sexually harassed many female wrestlers. We have heard it as a rumors that in the sports industry, young women coming with aspiration, a lot of aspiration and passion to achieve in their respective fields, were forcibly made into the victims of sexual harassment and exploitation. We've only heard it as rumors, we watch it in movies, that's it. But not all the time, the victims officially make a complaint about the troubles and torture they undergo. as the harasser, the perpetuator of the sexual violence, often holds the power that that can shape and determine the career of the young professionals who aspire to come into the field to achieve something. Because the harasser have a power, it's not always easy for the victims to make a complaint. But as we see for the past few years, since the Me Too campaign has like started and then like around the world, and it has impacted India also, several victims of sexual harassment from different industries, including the academic world, education industry, education institutions, they have also come up, openly spoke up about what they have undergone, what various people, like including professors, teachers, academicians, scientists, politicians, whom we look up to, their real faces, how do they exploit and harass the young female colleagues or students who are coming into the field to achieve something. What do they do to them? It's been silent for so long, but the Me Too campaign has opened up, gave a platform for the victims to open up about the experiences they have undergone, and then to let the world know. So, and I think like this time also, as a continuation of the Me Too campaign, our young women wrestlers chose not to remain silent and came to the street to seek justice. I think like the official police complaint against the harasser, the BJP MP Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, was made on month of January itself. But still, no proper action has been taken till now. In fact, it took 7 days for the police to file even the initial FIR against him. And from since January till April, we have no clue about what is the status of the investigation. Okay, whether he has been inquired or not, we have no clue about that. The wrestlers don't have any clue about it. What is the procedure and status of the investigation? So on April, the wrestlers decided to start the protest, a continuous protest, and then the protests continue for a month from April. And we know that we all know what happened in the past few weeks in Delhi. On the day of reopening of our new parliament, the protesting wrestlers and others were inhumanly attacked and detained. On the same day, when the parliament was opened, the new parliament, the protesting wrestlers were attacked and detained. This is nothing but a direct assault and attack on democracy. We are living in such a situation now that we can't express our problems and demands. We are the one who are oppressed. We are the one who are like subjugated, who are like we are the victims, and we cannot even tell to the world that we are the victims. So this problem has been like, this is the problem. We have been attacked, we have been harassed, we cannot even speak it aloud. And that is the situation of the democracy in our country right now. On condemning this direct assault on democracy, and in solidarity with the protesting wrestlers, we are organizing this meeting. Because like if we don't speak right now, tomorrow, for anything, going to the street and then protesting, expressing what is like, expressing dissent for whatever it is happening into the political process, that we find it like very problematic. If you want to go and express out that as citizens that this is wrong, I don't know whether it will be even possible. So for each and every assault or attack on the institution of democracy, I think it is our duty to stand and raise our voice against it. So this meeting is aimed for that. And we have Comrade Ritu Kaushik as a speaker. Comrade Ritu Kaushik, she is an All India Secretariat member and Delhi State Secretary of All India Mahila Samskritik Sangatan. She is a very committed political activist who played a crucial role in several student and women movements in Delhi. This also includes Shaheen Bagh protest. She is also very much involved. She is also currently very much involved in the restless protest. I mean, from the April month onwards, she is there. Almost most of her days, I think, she's spending on the protest site. She was also detained from her residence, from her home recently, on the day in which like the women wrestlers were attacked by the police, the day in which the parliament was reopened. That day morning, the police went to her home and then like they detained her so that she cannot play any role in a movement actually on the particular day. So it's a way of stopping her. She was detained. So and then we thought like it will be very much appropriate to call her and then let us know what is happening on the site. Tell us little about the entire history of the entire protest of this women wrestlers protest. Tell the history of it and what is going on. What is it like to be in the protest site every day? What is it like to be in the protest site every day? And what is the status right now? Who are all involved? What is the direction and course of the movement? We have been hearing from the news, of course, like the whole world have been watching it, like what they did it in Haridwar. They went to drop their medals away in the Ganges. So, but then like they have been past it right now. We have been following it, but still, she is on the ground. She is very much part of the movement. So we thought it is best that like on behalf of Pahar, let's invite her and then share us the insights, her experiences, and the status of the protest movement. So please, comrade, you can you can start your talk. So I think like you can talk for like 20-25 minutes. So later we can like open up for some discussions if some questions are there. Yeah. Comrade, like you're muted.
Thank you very much, Arun. First of all, I pay tribute to the people who died in the train accident last night. And as Arun narrated the whole incident, how it is going on, actually, today, one question is being heard from all sides that in which country are we living? The dignity of our sisters is being looted, and the government is seen standing with the criminal. Women wrestlers who have won medals and honors for the country are sexually exploited, and no hearing is being held on it. They have been pleading for justice for months. Now it is 42nd day. But in spite of getting justice, they were brutally arrested, as Arun told, on the day of on 28th, when the inauguration program by our respected Prime Minister Modi ji was done. But even it took 42 days, or I don't know how long they will uh, take to arrest the culprit Brij Bhushan Sharan. But within 42 minutes, Delhi police registered FIR against the wrestlers. And you all know that after the Nirbhaya movement, seeing the movement that took place around the country, it seems that now there would be no crime against women. Under the pressure of the movement, under the pressure of public movement, a law was made in our country that in cases related to sexual violence and crimes, FIR has to be registered immediately. And if the FIR is not registered, then strict action will be taken against the concerned police officer. Despite of that, no action was taken. And the question is why? Because the concerned person who is the culprit, who is the criminal, is a BJP MP, has money power, muscle power. So the people of the country are asking, will rule of law or dictatorship will prevail in our country? The soul trembles after reading the details of Brij Bhushan Sharan's misdeeds given by women wrestlers published recently in the Indian Express. But till now, women players were being accused by the government media that why did they report the incident of sexual abuse so late? And the irony of our society, like our Indian society, is that before reporting the sexual harassment, women have to think about family, society, and many other things. They have to gather even courage to speak against a person. And even it is more problematic when a person is related to a party which is in power or holding a position. So, keeping all these things in mind, women are so perplexed. But all these things, the Godi media tried their best on proving women players a liar from very beginning. As women wrestlers pointed out, the issue of harassment is not just a recent one. For years, women players are being sexually harassed by the president of uh, this wrestling federation. Out of fear, none of the women are, they didn't spoke anything. But in year 2012, one or two girls, they came forward and they told that these things are happening with them. But there was all were kept quiet. Nothing happened against their this complaint. After 2 years, I mean in year 2014, a male person who is a coach of wrestlers, he raised this point. This problem he raised again. And then and there, he himself and his wife, they thrown out of the wrestling. Even till today, the man himself, many a time he came to the protest site and he told what had happened to them, to him and his wife. So this was the condition. And in this condition, you can see how they gather the courage. These two wrestlers, Vinesh Phogat and Sakshi Malik, and seven others who registered their complaint in police station. So you can see the problem inside. And Vinesh Phogat herself told that she went to the sports minister, and he also told that I sat with the wrestlers for hours and I listened fully what is their problem. But again, Vinesh Phogat told that he didn't listen anything. They tried to make him aware of the problem, but he listened at all. Later, to make them quiet, there were two committees. One is headed by Maricom, and another was the committee which was formed by the sports ministry. And both the committees were unconstitutional. And the report of both the committees are still missing. In what we could find out, that the report which was given by these committees, first, I wanted to tell that we all women organizations, six national women organizations, we raised demand that these committees should be scrapped because these are unconstitutional. And but nothing was there in the report of the committee. Only that there is a misunderstanding between wrestlers and the president or the committee, there is not a single time the name of the Braj Bhushan Sharan was mentioned in the report. What revealed very much, and it showed that the reality of the wrestling federation, that till now, till 2023, there is no committee at all according to the Women's Safety Law 2013. In every institution, there should be a committee where women can go and they can register their complaint. But till now, in India, Indian Wrestling Federation, there was not a single committee. So, and all, you know that there is a minor
Comrade,
among the.
your video is like cut. We couldn't see you. Like, can you turn on the camera?
Oh, okay. Maybe some uh, I think some internet issues there.
We can hear you well. Like if it's comfortable for you, you can go on.
Okay. I was saying that there is also a minor among the victim female wrestlers. Therefore, under the direction of Supreme Court, a case was also registered against the accused Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh under POCSO. Under the Indian legal system, you all know that it is a rule that the accused under POCSO Act is immediately arrested. But arrest is a far cry here. Brij Bhushan Singh is roaming around wearing flower garlands and openly threatening the victimized women, and sometimes releasing videos talking rubbish against them. But not even a statement has come from the Bharatiya Janata Party or the ruling Modi government. First of all, it should have happened that some leader, minister, officer from the government, it is clear now. Officer from the government should go and listen to their pain. But this didn't happen. While talking about Man Ki Baat, Modi ji said that the daughters of our country should be respected. But even after the incident of 28th May, the whole country saw the brutality of Delhi police, how the act of Delhi police, and even all are criticizing. But till now, Modi ji has not said a word. And after that, yesterday, in a meeting in Rajasthan, he was very happy and he was telling that the condition of women in Rajasthan is very, very bad. But if the rule of BJP will come, the condition of women will be very, very good. Women will be safe. There will be no crime against women. This was the yesterday's incident only. And what is going in the whole country, he should know, he must be knowing that the women wrestlers are being dragged and they were shouting that Modi ji, please listen us. They were sitting only in the distance of 200 meters where the PM Modi is staying in Delhi. But still, in Rajasthan, he is saying that BJP will provide safety to the women. But what he is doing in Delhi, when our wrestlers who brought laurels to our country, who brought respect in the whole world, what he's doing with them, the whole country, the whole world is watching this. his minister, the Women Development Minister, Smriti Irani, she didn't spoke a single word till now. But she said that the wrestler sister, Babita Phogat, is not supporting them. So how we can trust the wrestlers who are fighting against Brij Bhushan Sharan? So we want to say that, madam, you are only listening that what Babita Phogat is saying, but you haven't listened that the father of the fighting wrestlers, the hero of Dangal film, Mr. Mahavir Phogat, what he told? He told that if BJP will not provide justice to the daughters of country, the Indian people will throw BJP like they throw the Britishers from the country. Smriti Irani didn't see that when Geeta Phogat wanted to come in support of the wrestlers, when she tried to enter the Jantar Mantar, Delhi police detained her. That she didn't see. So this is the condition of Modi ji and his ministers. Whole country is watching their stand, what they are doing. This all is making, what to say, a condition in the country that Modi ji, it is showing that the Modi government has no sympathy for the players who brought pride to the country. And even far from protecting the law, the Delhi police itself is continuously breaking the law to save Brij Bhushan Sharan. Another point is, Sathyo, atrocities on women in our country are not going on from today. This is not new. But incident of honoring the rapist by calling them on the stage is happening only during the Modi government. The incident of the ruling party taking out the yatra by holding national flag in support of the rapist had never happened before in our country. Many incidents of criminals burning the dead body of raped women, but in the night at about 2 p.m. without telling to the parents of the girl, Delhi police burned the dead body of a victim. It happened in the first time. So this was against the law, and against this the High Court said that this is not only inhuman incident but also a serious crime under the law. But no action has been taken till date. The criminals who gang raped Bilkis Banu in Gujarat in 2002, they were released from the jail saying that these people are of good conduct, cultured people, and they honored with flower and garlands when they leave the jail. Now we should think again and again. Did the freedom fighters of our country liberate the country by sacrificing their lives to see this day. All this is happening. Could they see what is happening in our country? But Satyo, after all these things, there is also a ray of hope, a ray of light in these dark times. Irrespective of government threat, the country's well-known international players are coming in support of the movement. Recently, the World Cricket Team of 1983, they supported this movement. And the ray of hope is also this, that all the students and youths, the women of our country in every part, in every state, they are supporting wholeheartedly this movement. And this is now our, because the people of this country are clearly able to see that women not only support persons, but women are, women are being dishonored, whether they are wrestlers, players, students. So these incidents are increasing the hatred towards the Modi government. That's why now this fight is not just a fight to get justice to women wrestlers. It has become a mass movement to protect the honor and dignity of all the women of our country. Players like Sakshi Malik, Vinesh Phogat, Bajrang Punia said that we know that our career may be ruined, but we are fighting so that the future generation does not have to suffer such atrocities. The wrestlers' fight against injustice is an example in front of us. The whole India, the whole media, government, administration are against them, but still they are fighting with courage. And now it is our duty of the students, youths, and women of the country to intensify the fight and conduct a socio-cultural movement against patriarchal system in our country by learning from the teachings of Jyotiba Phule, Savitribai Phule, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, because they are the torch bearers of our society. We need their ideas today also. So based on their ideas, we should intensify this fight, because this is a patriarchal government. You, as Arun told, that when Modi ji was inaugurated, this new parliament, they have established Sengul. So what is that? That is a sign of feudal system, a sign of patriarchy. But we are living in a democratic country. We are fighting for the democratic rights which has given to us in our constitution. So according to our rights which has given to us, we should conduct our fight. And unless until the Brij Bhushan Sharan will be behind the bars, we will fight. This is the spirit of our wrestlers. They are not at Jantar Mantar right now, but I talked with them after the 28th incident. They are in a good spirit of fight. They are waiting that our elders, the khap leaders, the farmer leaders, they have told them that for 5 days you please wait. After that, you do whatever you want. So they are waiting for 5 days. After that, there will be a big movement in the country. There will be a big movement against Modi government. And as Modi government bent in front of the farmers, after this movement also, they will bend in front of the wrestlers, the students, the women, the farmers who are fighting against this patriarchal stand of government, and those who are fighting in support of our wrestlers. So thank you very much, friends. This is all. I knew my English is not good, but I tried to explain my experience. And on 28th in the morning at 5:30, uh, many women activists were detained. Whole day, police were either in their homes or they were taken to the police station. So it shows that this is the victory of our movement, because government, what is a women can do, this is only a power of organization. The organized force can change, they can lead the mass movement. So this is all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, comrade. Like, thank you so much. Uh, lot of experience. Your experiences was really like useful for all of us. Actually, it was very motivating also. Although it is very disturbing to know, like lot of internal committees, lot of complaints has been given from the wrestlers side, but no action has been taken. It has really made us afraid. What kind of situation we are in? Like our sisters and our daughters, what kind of country are they going to live in actually? So when they are going to schools, they are going to college, and they will be going to these kind of places, institutions, to learn sports, to learn music, and some harassment happen, and they will be in a hopeless situation where there will be no action will be taken. So it was very fearful to hear that, like, although there are laws, although we have our right, although there are a lot of institutions that should protect the rights of women, that should protect the body of a woman, but it is not functional. The people who are in power, people who are holding the authority, they will decide how to respond, how to act. They will decide who will get justice and who will not get justice. The people who are in the ruling class, they will always try to protect their men. Who are on their side, they will try to protect, despite the fact that the whole country is against the harasser. The ruling class will try to protect their interests, their men, they try to defend them. So it is a kind of a very fearful situation that what we are seeing it. But as you rightly told, there's also a hope. Like those women, despite knowing that their career will be ruined, after despite earning Olympic medals, despite going to several world athletic games, despite having earned such a name, if because of the what they are protesting, they know that their career will be ruined, but still with such a bravery, so much of courage, they came forward. Not only gave police complaint, but they came to streets, they're protesting. I know the entire world is seeing. I sent the invitation of the program to people who are in friends in different countries. They all are telling, we are following what is happening in India, we are following what is happening in Delhi, what the protest, the restless protest, we are following it. The entire world is seeing, and it is so shameful that the government is not at all trying to take any actions, not seriously considering to take action. They're only trying to protect him, defending him, giving argument, telling that he haven't done anything wrong, investigation is going on. It will take some after investigation, we will take some action if he committed some crime. How can so much of women wrestlers, despite so much of women giving complaint against him, still there is a belief that okay, this man, he might not have done anything? How can they will come up with such a stupid statement which no one, even they themselves, can't believe. It's just mockery of our democracy, mockery of women who are protesting, mockery of the victims, and mockery of the people, us. It's just a mockery. So, but it is really hopeful that the women are on the streets, they are fighting, and even we are looking forward what will happen after 5 days. We are waiting
Mhm.
to join the movement, the
Yes,
mass
definitely.
movement. We are all waiting to join and then give us what we can do. In fact, this meeting is part of it. In Tamil Nadu, the people are
Yes,
talking about it, but still from our side, it's a way to contribute to the movement.
exactly.
Our salute to the wrestlers. It's our salute to protesting wrestlers. So we are. So thank you so much for coming and then giving us a very insightful and then like very inspiring talk in our forum. Actually, we're really thankful for that, comrade. Yeah, thanks to you.
Thank you, Arun, and thank you very much, Pagir, for supporting this movement and for this discussion also. And I'm very happy to see that many young comrades like you people, like Arun, Indian Bharati, and many others. I know that many others are also part of your this Pagir. And I'm very, very happy to see you people struggling, and you please convey my regards to all other women students, those who are supporting and organizing meetings, public meetings also in support of this movement. And I have conveyed your poster. I have sent your poster to Sakshi and Vinesh also, that people in Tamil Nadu, and I wrote a note that people in Tamil Nadu are also supporting in many ways in to this movement.
Thank you, comrade. I think somehow this is our contribution to their movement actually, because they are not only fighting for them, for the entire
Definitely,
generation, next generation, our sisters,
definitely.
our daughters, they are also fighting for them. So I think it's our duty to contribute in the minimum way it is possible for us. Thank you so much. Yeah. So if someone has anything to add or ask Comrade Ritu, like you can please unmute yourself or raise hands, so that like you can either ask some questions to her, or if you want to share what you're feeling, what you're thinking, uh,
Mm.
express your solidarity by talking in this forum. Is a mean to express yourself, because not every day we talk about this in our family. People from Tamil Nadu, it's so distant. Among our friends, we may talk, we may see news, but we don't express it. We don't have a forum place to express. So if you have anything to share or add, cross comrade Ritu, we can all
Thank
unmute it.
thank you. Thank you. I am Nagal Swami. I am calling from Chennai. Tomorrow we have arranged a protest meet supporting the agitating wrestlers in Chennai, and under the banner of our organization Makkal Padai. In addition to our organization Makkal Padai, there are other organizations like the India United, Ambedkar Podu Vodamai Yakam. So many are PUCL, all have joined together, and we are going to have a meet tomorrow in the morning, 10 to 12 in Chennai near Egmore Rajaratnam Stadium. We have also appealed and invited all those who are in Chennai and to join us to show our solidarity with the wrestling, the sports persons. And you see, generally, and we are also demanding that all these sports organizations should not be headed by any politicians. Only it should be only it should be headed by
Yes, yes,
sports persons.
yes.
And we are demanding that the Wrestling Federation of India, the ex president Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh should be arrested immediately, and the honor and the of the women wrestlers should be the respected, and the justice should be done to these wrestlers. So I think this Chennai we are going to have a series of such protest meets in the coming days. Tomorrow we are arranging the Makalpada is arranging this, and the day after tomorrow, so many CPM is organizing another meet. So it is going to be a continuous process, and support from all corners of the country is, I think, the people who ever knows this incident, they are all upset and they are behind these wrestlers. You see, in general, India with 140 crores of population, we are not able to get any medals in the Olympic. Even if the medals which are taken by the players are not because of the support by the sports associations or the government, it is only because of the individual efforts. And most of the organizations have this problem of the sexual harassment by the administrators or the president or the secretary, the people at the helm of affairs. So once for all, I think we should demand the sports organizations should not be held by the politicians who have no connection with these sports. How far this Brij Bhushan is associated with the wrestling? Is he a wrestler? No. And like the Amit Shah's son, Jai Shah, is heading he is the general secretary of the BCCI. So why should they be associated with the sports where they have nothing to do with these sports activities? Unless these people are removed from the administration of these associations, these sports associations or federations, and people with the real interest is posted or appointed or elected to these bodies, and with the government support, certainly if it is a small country like Korea or Switzerland or some other countries in Europe, with even Belgium, Holland, they can get many medals more than India. It is a shame on the part of the Indian government and Indian the sports associations. I think to have not to have any medals or very few medals in the Olympics or any international competitions. So I think the people at large should demand the sports activities should be made independent and nothing to do with the politicians, and the government should not interfere. Even the selection of sports persons, so selection of the people who can participate in the Olympic activity, competition, or the Asian Games or the Commonwealth Games, it is a politics. Like the cricket, the selection of the cricket player is also a kind of a political influence and interference. So tomorrow we are demanding and we are raising slogans like the remove all the politicians from these organizations and immediately arrest the WFI ex-president Brij Bhushan and give justice to these players. So we are going to have it tomorrow, and we find a lot of response from the public. So initially, I was hesitant to organize this, thinking that people may not participate. But everybody, whomever he contacted, they were they are interested, and they are tomorrow they are participating. I hope we will be having about 500 people tomorrow in the protest meet. So thank you very much for the opportunity given to me to share our the activities here.
Thank you so much, sir. Like it was a very positive news, in fact. And those who are the friends of Pagir who are in Chennai, who or we also appeal to you to join the protest, which
Yeah, please.
he referred to. And thank you once again, sir, for sharing some deep insights
Thank you.
about the sports world as such. Yeah, and I request other members, like if you have anything to ask about the movement, about the ongoing issue, to the speaker, like you can unmute yourself now.
one observation: when so many people are coming forward and supporting the wrestlers, it was quite sad and painful to see that one event was going on for the last 2 months, the IPL, and they may making heroes out of people who can hit a ball certain distances and whatever. It was a sensational 2 months for these people. But I am not aware, maybe I am ignorant about it, but I am not aware that these heroes, these cricketing heroes, whether any one of them paid one moment of attention to their fellow sports people protesting at Jantar Mantar. I was very pained by that. I mean, on one sense, yes, they have their individual talents in that game, but the fellow being, fellow sportsmanship. I feel that in this professionalism, in this commercialization of sport, somehow that goes. They know how to talk at interviews, they can, talk proper words, but really the expression of that would have come out if people like Dhoni or Virat Kohli and all these people had stepped and just said, expressed some pain at what was happening.
Right.
The pain was that none of these people spoke out. And they were playing in Delhi, they were playing. If one of them had spoken out,
Yes.
just imagine the impact it would have had. And the whole point was the whole country was mad with this preoccupation of the IPL. And while they were occupied with the IPL, it took away their minds away from this human tragedy that was being played out at Jantar Mantar. I hope I'm not introducing a negative note, but this is something also that we have to fight against.
Yes.
That is commercialization of sport, that the media not only, says the wrong things about the wrestlers and raises questions on behalf of the administration, but the whole media has a way of distracting our minds away from issues that are so much more important and pressing and more as human beings that we should feel. The media is also playing a role like that. It is deadening our feelings for what is really, really important, what is really, really of value. I just wanted to place this observation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, comrade. Thank you for the insightful point. I think that was like very necessary comment. I think what you have made is a very necessary comment. Necessary comment. The role of media, the role of uh, impact of media. Actually, it can stop people from listening to lot of things. Actually, it can make people to talk lot of things. At the same time, it has a power to distract people from talking about the important things. What is important and what is not important, the media can decide. So
Yes.
it's a very important point that you have made. So I think there is one more question that came in the comment actually. Yeah, like from Praveen. Praveen has asked a question. Is there any excellent talk? Thank you so much. Is there enough student support for the wrestlers in Delhi from colleges? He has asked. Also, he is saying, I cannot personally see so many people joining the protest like Nirbhaya issue. Why is that, ma'am? That is a question that came up in the comment.
Mm. Uh, Actually, this Nirbhaya movement was a spontaneous movement after the incident happened with Nirbhaya. But still, many students from all the universities like JNU, DU, Jamia, they are extending their support to this movement. And the problem is that this narrative, what government and people, those who are sitting in the constitutional posts, even including them, the media, government supported media, they are not circulating. So this negative narrative is have little impact, but still people are coming. Students, youths, women, they are supporting the movement in different ways because Delhi police is very much strict. You people have seen in Nirbhaya movement that students, even the school students, were lathi charged, women, elderly women. But now Delhi police is stopping everywhere. As you saw on 28th of May, Delhi has become, they have converted Delhi in like a fort. Nobody can enter from any side in New Delhi. And this situation is prevailing from I think, 5th from the, after this, after 10 days when they started this agitation. And day by day, Delhi police is treating the protesters or supporters in a bad way. So this is the reason, but support is there. Students are coming regularly because we are going there regularly. Students, youths, women, they are coming to the protest, and it is gaining strength day by day. This movement.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, comrade. I think like what you told is true. Actually, we can see the police brutality against the protesters is increased on every issue, not just this. But over the years, I have briefly stayed in Delhi. Like in that also, like from 2019 to this, I can see the intensity changing. Actually, the number of hours they are like detaining the people, and the number of attacks on the protesters is all increased. The intensity has been is getting increased actually. That is clearly seen, and you have conveyed that in your answer. Thanks for that. Anyone else?
And one more point I will add after this Shahin Bagh movement. That after the movement, how badly the women protesters were treated. But still, you will happy to know that women from Shahin Bagh, they are continuously coming to support this movement.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's very inspiring to know. Actually, it's very inspiring to know how they don't stop just with one movement. They just like become political, and then
Exactly.
continuously take part in every movement that strengthen democracy. That
Yes. Yes.
fight for the rights of common people. They just start with one because it affects them personally, but
Yes.
still that become that become part of their life actually. So very happy to know that. So anyone else who want to talk or answer or ask any questions or comment?
And you must have seen the incident when Delhi University students they organized one protest. How the girl students were treated by Delhi police. So this all is very much affecting because this fight is directly against the government, and the government which has intensely, it is deep rooted patriarchal government. So they are very much, very brutally they are treating the protesters, but still students are coming, they are joining the protest, women are coming, youths are coming to support this movement.
It's very inspiring actually. It's really inspiring that they continue to come. Afra Abu Bakar has raised her hands. You can unmute yourself and ask the question or make your comment.
Good evening, all. I'm Asra Bhulwaka. I'm calling from Mumbai. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experience. And especially, I want to thank you for sending Pagir poster to Sakshi Malik and for letting her know that we support her. And thank you, Pagir, for holding this meeting.
Thank you, Afra.
Yeah. Thanks for your comments, Afra. Thanks for your comments. If anyone else want to like ask or talk, you can unmute yourself or raise hands. If not, it has been an hour, so we can conclude the program. Yeah, I think we can conclude the program. Yeah, like Inian will go with the vote of thanks and conclude the program officially.
So I think we have learned many things over the program, and one is about what is the movement and what is actually going on in the field. So many positive news have been shared in spite of the larger, like the negativity that has been forced to us by the ruling government. Uh, so to curtail any dissent, it's it's undemocratic, and the manner. Just a minute. Yeah. So the manner in which protesters are stopped and they've been taken away, it's one of the memory that I think it would stay with us for a really long time. Like that's not the way how you end a protest in a democracy. Uh, like that's not a way how you respond. Like to people who have different views or people who want who are in pursuit of justice, like from the system. Like it tells something about where we live, kind of state we have, and it has many implied meanings. So irrespective of like whether the state can agree with the protesters or not, like the manner in which it was curbed is it tells something about the nature of state. Yeah. So I think we from Pagar, we unequivocally condemn it. Uh, so today's program, I think we've learned that like there is hope. We've learned that protest will continue in one way or another, and there is huge, emotions are there, collective emotions are there across the country, and it's so nice of Comrade Ritu to have joined us and to have shared her views, experiences. Like as she pointed out, like the manner in which the government is responding to the protesters, the manner it is, like they are spinning a tail around the protest. Like it's very sickening as well. Um, and, with that note, I think we also have, we also had a news about protest tomorrow. So we are seeing that the movement is alive. In Tamil Nadu right now, like even today, there have been many places where solidarity protest for the wrestlers was going on. I'm sure it would continue in the days to come. So we will keep the protest alive. Like we will do our part. Yeah, thank you once again for everyone.
Can I just add something?
Yes,
Sorry,
yes, please, yes,
to
please.
concluding. You'll be glad to know there's an organization called the Progressive Cultural Association of India. They have started a series of protests from today for a week, from 3rd to 9th. And protests have been there all over the country today. And even in Tamil Nadu, in many parts, in Madurai, there's a candlelight protest. In many parts of Chennai, there has been protest. So I'm just adding that what Ritu said, despite all the ways to suppress people, people from different backgrounds, not only sports, even artists, intellectuals, they are coming forward. And this Progressive Cultural Association of India has taken this program for them. So I thought that would be, inspiring for the rest of us also. Thank you.
Thanks for that. Great. And it feels more positive. It feels more, like that we are stronger. Our movements are getting stronger, and we'll try to get connected with like various bodies that who are committed towards the movement. Uh, yeah. So to on this note, I'm ending the session for the day. Thank you once again for all like attended the program, and thank you. Thanks a lot to the speaker. Uh, Ritu. So like to continue receiving our updates, you can people can drop your mail IDs in the box. Yeah, we'll try to get in touch with you all. So yeah, I think we are done for
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Indian.
So thank you, Pagir.